There's a critical piece of information that most producers are missing out when making beats. And this could either lead to overproducing or under-arranging. This is not something I was seriously thinking about until I came across a viral cover on TikTok and made a whole beat around it. Transition. You hear the synth? Sure you're doing this. Watch it. What's good, y'all? I'm Trenton Kips, and as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in, and especially for locking in. Now, this piece of information is obviously a vocal, not a vocal sample, a singer, an artist, a vocal performance. Basically, the whole reason we doing this, right? Unless you're doing lo-fi, y'all could step to the side. R&B production, the whole point of this is to get a singer on your records. We gonna get to the whole beat breakdown like I usually do. Before I do that, I want to show y'all some of the things I did specifically because of the vocals in this performance. Right there, that first vocal chop is only as a call and response. She said something, and then it's like the vocal sample answered her. I would have never put that in there if it wasn't for this. The second piece is this transition / drop right here. I chose this kind of sweep to add some tension to show that, oh, shit about to get real. And on top of that, I panned it from left to right so it kind of washes over you type shit. Yeah. Let it wash over you. These are details that I wouldn't have thought about if I didn't have this vocal to begin with. On this part, I introduced a new instrument, the synth lead. A little hint, a little Easter egg type shit. You know, you watch little movies, your animes, they throw a little Easter egg. Oh, you saw that? This is this right here. Another call and response moment. That's part 2 to the climax, because I'm trying to get somewhere. Bruh, that vocal run, first of all, insane. To match that vocal run, I threw in a synth run. It works because I threw it out there 2 times before. I only hinted at it. You can see an arrangement. I dropped everything else out. Like this is there. And then as soon as that moment's over, everybody comes back in. I added some impact. It just works on so many levels. And then at the end here, I started to introduce a new instrument, the synth bell sound. I said, I know we're on the same page no more. You know, she's singing about them not being on the same page no more. It's kind of down, it's dark, it's kind of sad. The bells are making this sad, melodic, repetitive note, almost like memories that you're playing over and over again. Yeah, it's deep like that, bro. When you start to produce around a vocal, you start to come up with all types of just wild ideas that you wouldn't have done. And it's still a simple track, bro. The meat of this beat, that sound crazy. If it's something you want to take away and dip, like you trying to lead a party early type shit. If you gotta go home, you got curfew, shorty tripping. I understand, broski. Here's your takeaway. If you're producing R&B, if you're doing lo-fi, EDM, I don't even know why you here, but try to get a vocal reference before it's all said and done. What it really does, it helps you to not overproduce. More than the arrangement part, it keeps you from adding too much wild shit. We all guilty of that. A beat sounds super empty without a vocal. The vocal takes up a lot of space. You try to overcompensate. You know how some people be trying to overcompensate. They drive nice cars, they wear nice clothes, but inside they feel like, no shade. Listen, try that beans. Wear that Gucci, that Louis, that Fendi, that Lency. But feel good too, like balance. Something else you could do is be very bare bones about your production at the start. Just the skeleton. Don't add no nerves. Don't add no muscle. Yeah, we back in science class. Don't add anything yet. You could probably go as far as like a nice loop and get your artist to perform a demo on it. Nothing professional, but it'll give you an idea of the concept of the song, some of the main themes and performance things they're going for. Then you could start to add the nerves, muscle, the skin. You could add a BBL if you want to, big dog. This your world. Do that and you'll see a night and day difference. Now for everybody else who's still around, because the kids just left, let's get into the grown folks shit. Started with some keys here. I'm gonna let it run because I was talking. But yeah, I probably wouldn't have kept it this simple if a singer wasn't already on it. Y'all know I like to go crazy. Change come. That's fire. Cool. We're in the key of A flat. Started with the F minor 9. Then I'm going to the C sharp major 7. And then I repeat. F minor 9. Before I go back to the C sharp, G sharp alter dominant. Then back to that C sharp. Then at the end, I don't know what this chord is, bro. It's like some kind of E diminish, like a minor. I don't know. It sounds good though. I laid that with some more keys. Simple stock piano sound. Cool. Check this out. Nasty. I'm just doing what I think a real piano player would do in those situations. Mostly, stay out the way. The next piece of the puzzle is this vocal sample. I don't know what they say. No idea. Just texture again. We going for vibes, baby. And they could be saying some devil shit. I don't know, bruh. It sound good. Can't forget the drums, like. And if you're really paying attention, look at how much stuff I took out, bruh. All the gray notes is notes that I had in there, but I took them out. And even for like the most complicated part, even with the kick and the snap, there's still a lot of space. It's just the hi-hat going crazy. As the song progressed, I started to add more. We got this 808. The synth padish sound. So you can hear it starts there. It starts to get forward, right? Higher notes. This synth pluck I added in there. That's everything, y'all. In this one verse, there's so many moments that make this feel, make it feel bigger than it is. So many moments that really do make it feel like a song. I could clearly see if I had more runway versus hooks, bridges, that shit go dumb. That is all I got, y'all. Hope this makes sense. Hope this helps. It's a cheat code, bro. And it's good for content. People can start to use it when they vlog and, hey, today we're going to Starbucks. But it's also good practice for when you actually get in the room with a singer. For a lot of us, that's the goal. And if it's not for you, you in the wrong class, dog. I think your class is that way. It's the woodshop class. If you have any questions, you know where to leave them. Once again, I'm Trenton Kips. And as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in, and especially for locking in. Let's run this shit, man. That synth bass crazy. That piano run, bro. Nasty. Transition. You hear the synth? Make sure you're doing this. Watch. Brother. Crazy. It's just always something happening, man. And that's a shame that we ain't when we used to be so close. Fire. And then, you know, we start to close out. Something new happening. You don't miss me, babe. Don't know why you're trying to convince me, babe. No, that's been somebody else since me, babe. This is just so cool, man. I could have probably put another run right there, synth run, but it's probably overdoing it. That's it, y'all. See y'all in the next one. Love.